Welcome back. In the previous part, we tried to get more information about the Valkyrie system from the Research and Development Department, but we're not allowed access just yet, at least. So, we were told to begin some more interviews with the team, so let's do that. Now then, interviews. Captain, before beginning interviews, I'll report on the results of the investigation you requested. Investigation I has failed. Damn it. UA eyewitness from... What? Eyewitness from B1700 at store in train station front. Is that in English? Eyewitness from B1700 at store in train station front. What the hell does that mean? That is all. Could you... What does that mean, Kana? It was helpful? Thank you? It wasn't. So I can do with 70. I assume that means she was spotted at 1700 military time. So, alright. Time to begin. Begin interview. Right, so let's start with... let's check information. What we got? Couldn't find any information. See, there. Thank you, that's much better. UA was seen before 1700, walking out of an antique shop in front of the train station carrying a plushie. That fits with her personality, that's completely fine. Alright, that's fine. Right, let's actually start with UA here. Yes. Swing. Alright, then let's begin the interview. Don't be nervous, just be relaxed. Yes, I will do my best. Well, it's less a military affair than just a long conversation. That way, too, I will answer anything with earnestness. Please go ahead. Oh, being so formal makes it harder for me. But I don't have room to say that. Let's begin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our recent day off. Well, I wanted a magnet that came with a hamburger. What? I'll start that again, because that's just what? Well, I wanted a magnet that came with a hamburger set at a certain fast food restaurant, so I went with Yakumo. After 30 minutes there, we returned. Let's get proof. I'll get some proof, alright. Yakumo and I looked around shops. We split up and to look at ones we wanted to see specifically. We met up again afterwards and returned at 1800. That ties in with the Kana stuff as well. They did go to shops. That does fit. On our day off, she did go to the shop, pick up a plushie. That's what fits. So yeah, that fits so far. The morning, not sure, but Yakumo. Let's see here. Around noon, I went to a fast food restaurant with I. After that, we looked around antique shops and returned at 1800. Other than 1 hour of time apart, we were together most of the day. We parted ways as soon as we returned. Right, so they were together most of the day. I think we're sorted there. From her standpoint, she was with I most of the day. The information from Kana ties up. We're getting proof on the morning part. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Thank you. You're dismissed. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll take my leave now. Alright, so let's check in with I, see if her story matches. Alright then, let's begin the interview. Don't be nervous, just be relaxed. Yes, I'll do my best. You don't have to be so uptight, you can take it easy. It's not like a police questioning, it's more like having a conversation. I see, I understand. Please ask me anything. Let's begin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our recent day off. Around noon, you and I went to the fast food restaurant in front of the station. That matches. It's been popular lately, so we waited about an hour. After that, we looked at some antique shops. We returned to base around 1800 hours. Yep, that fits. That all fits, so yeah. I'm happy enough with that. That matches perfectly. I can't see an issue with that, so that's fine. That concludes our interview. Thank you. Good work. Of course. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, that seems fine. So let's have a look at Luna. Alright, then let's begin the interview. Don't be nervous, just be relaxed. Please go easy on me. It's alright. Even if they're called interviews, I really just want to know the Force's thoughts as captain. It's probably better to put this way for now, though it pains me. That's so. I was under the assumption you were selecting a bride. No, it's not like that. I wouldn't pick a bride like this. I merely jest. You are quite adorable, Captain. Let's begin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our recent day off. I was told to come home to attend a dinner, so I went back reluctantly, so she went home. The guest had been kind to me in the past. At home, my other relatives pestered me to find a suitor, so I left the dinner early. Well, she can't really talk about the rest because she wasn't there. So I was told to come home to attend a dinner, so I went back reluctantly. The guest had been kind to me in the past. The guest. I don't know. At home, my other relatives pestered me to find a suitor, so I left the dinner early. Well, I've got nothing to go on there. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Good work. Yes, thank you very much. Good work to you as well, Captain. So we got nothing so far. Those two tie up. Luna, she apparently wasn't there. So it depends if these two talk about Luna or each other, obviously. To see if we can fill in some blanks, maybe. So I'm not sure. Let's go for Maul first. Alright, then let's begin the interview. Don't be nervous, just be relaxed. Alright. Well, you can just take it easy. This interview won't affect anything. And let's have a fun talk. What do you want to talk about? Let's see. Let's begin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our recent day off. Asatani scolded me for my incomplete paperwork, and then punished me with more work. Oh, you should have helped. Work aside, all I did was go on an errand in the evening near the station for Commander Asatani. I talked with Ku at night too. So we don't know her whereabouts during the day, mostly. Like, she could have been doing that, but we don't know. Got no confirmation on that. So let's speak about Ku, really. Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go out and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. She was in her room when I asked her if she wanted anything while I was on my errand for Commander Asatani. It was around 1600. Alright, so let's confirm the information there. So this is a Maul's story about Ku. What? Where's that gone? Let's go on to that one then. They've done it in a weird way. Right, so this is a Maul's story about Ku. It's so weird the way they've done it. I want it sort of like, this is a Maul's version of events about other people, not we're going to Ku to learn what a Maul said about Ku. Yeah. Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go out and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. So she wasn't there at noon, and the rest of the time she was there. She was in her room when I asked if she wanted anything while I was on my errand for Commander Asatani. It was around 1600, so she wasn't there at noon, she was there at 4 in the afternoon. Right? Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go out and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. So yeah, she's saying that she was definitely there throughout the day, apart from noon. She was in her room when I asked her if she wanted anything while I was on an errand for Commander Asatani. It was around 1600. So yeah. Okay, I feel... We'll check about Luna, though. Luna came back with Ku. Who had gone on an errand. I think it was around 1400. She seemed really peeved at the time. They went straight to the cafeteria from there and had Kana make a meal. So how does that tie up? So, Luna came back with Ku, who had gone on an errand. Besides her errand at noon, so she went at noon. Came back at 2. It was around 2, she seemed really peeved at the time. Why? They went straight to the cafeteria from there and had Kana make a meal. So Luna's story does not tie up at the moment with what we've learned. At all, does it? Luna's doesn't tie up. Amal's and Ku's could fit together. We gotta see what Ku has to say. So let's go do that. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Okie dokie, good work. Because Amal might be the wrong one here. We'll see. We'll speak to Q. Alright, then let's begin the interview. Don't be nervous, just be relaxed. I'll do my best. There's no need to be so stiff. I said interview, but you can think of it more like a chit-chat. Chit-chat? Yep, that way I can ask you things with less reserve, and it's easier for me. So just think of it as a chit-chat. I understand. I'll try my best. Let's begin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our recent day off. A new book I was interested in released the day before, so I used the opportunity to buy the whole set, and read them in my room all day. I didn't go outside aside from that, so I didn't meet anyone after I returned to my room. Let's go with the Amal one. She was given work from Commander Asatani as a punishment. She was working steadily until being asked to go on an errand in the evening. That matches. Around the evening, she stopped by the store while she was out, so I asked her to get me something. I think she came back around 1800. It roughly fits. I think. I can't remember exactly, but that fits. But Luna. I met her on the way back from an errand around 1400, so we returned to base together. We were together until finishing a meal Kana made. Okay. Before that, she had a dinner with relatives. They pestered her to leave the military, so she left dinner in a huff. That again fits. That fits. Huh. Let's have a question about Yue then. Met her briefly the night before while returning from an errand. She seemed to have met Amal outside the station too. It was around 1700 when the alarm bell that warns people of Chimera rang. Huh. I didn't see Ai until night. She apparently visited my room once, but did I happen to be out? Later she came to my room when I was talking to Amal. She gave me a book cover. It's a waste to use those, so I just put it on display. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Okay, I'm finished then, right? Thank you very much. Ooh, I'm not sure. So, right. What does Q say here? I didn't see Ai until night. She apparently visited my room once, but I happened to be out. Later, she came to my room when I was talking to Amal. She gave me a book cover. It's a waste to use those, so I just put it on display. So, about Ai. Around noon, Yue and I went to the fast food restaurant in front of the station. Around noon. Yeah, around noon. Fits with the Yue one. She didn't see her until night. That all fits. Looked around at antique shops, returned to 1800s. Returned to 1800. That fits. Other than that 1 hour time apart, we were together most of the day. We parted ways as soon as we returned. Yeah, that fits with what Ku said. Like, later she came to my room. That fits. She could have bought the book cover at the antique shop. So that fits. Luna's story. I was told to come home to attend a dinner, so I went back reluctantly. The guests had been kind to me in the past. At home, my other relatives pestered me to find a suitor, so I left dinner early. Early is the key there. Right, Amal said Luna came back with Ku. Yeah, who had gone on an errand. I think it was around 1400. She seemed really peeved at the time. That fits. They went straight to the cafeteria from there, and I had Kana make a meal. I met her on the way, this is Ku now. I met her on the way back from an errand around 1400. Fits there. So we returned to base together. We were together until finishing a meal Kana made. Before that, she had a dinner with relatives. They pestered her to leave the military, so they left dinner in a huff. That could fit. I mean, it's not the exact same story, like pestered me to find a suitor, but pestered her to leave the military. That would tie together. You need to leave the military to find a suitor. So that still fits together. That's fine. Right, so Yue, what have you got? Yue was seen before 1700 working out of an antique shop in front of the train station carrying a plushie. Fits with the story that they had. Currently corroborating. I wanted a magnet that came with a hamburger at a certain fast food restaurant, so I went with Yakumo. After 30 minutes there, we returned. Seems fine. Met up briefly the night before, while returning from an errand. She seemed to have met Amal outside the station too. This is the one that I'm a bit, Seemed to have met Amal outside the station too. It was around 1700 when the alarm bell that warns people of Chimera rang. Not sure if there's anything here. Doesn't feel like there's anything. Asatani scolded me for my incomplete paperwork, then punished me with more work. You should have helped me. Work aside, all I did was go on an errand in the evening near the station for the command. For the commander I talked to Q at night too. That fits with the. She seemed to have met a mall outside the station. That fits. She did meet her outside the station. That's completely fine. I think she came back around 1800. That would match. Wait, hold on a minute. Return to base at 1800 there. So who says? UA doesn't mention anything about a mall. Like, at all. Because if I was with UA, they would have then both met up with a mall, wouldn't they? And then returned to 1800. That would work. But is a mall lying there, or is Q lying there? Alright, so let's have a look. Q, a new book I was interested in released the day before, so I used the opportunity to buy the whole set and read them in my room all day. I didn't go outside from that, so I didn't meet anyone after I returned to my room. Q seems to be dodgy here. Besides her, this is a mall speaking about Q. Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go out and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. She was in her room when I asked her if she wanted anything while I was on my errand for Commander Asatani. It was around 1600. So, work aside, this is a mall about a mall. Work aside, all I did was go on an errand in the evening near the station for Commander Asatani. I talked to Q at night too. And go outside from that, so I didn't meet anyone after I returned to my room. I think Q's lying. It's either Q or a mall, but I'm not sure. I want to go back and ask UA and I about this, because a mall isn't saying anything about meeting UA or I, but I don't think that means a mall is lying. I feel that that's Q who's lying about the situation. I think. Where is it? Yeah, there. That feels like the lie. We'll go with that. Feels like it does feel like Q's lying about a mall to try and throw us off or something like that. I don't know if it's going to be that detailed though. That's the thing. Now then, who do you have the strongest suspicion of being a Chimera Reserve? Let me hear your answer. Well, out of everyone, Q. Great report. Right, so antique shops 1800. That matches up. That corroborates. Where's the other bit I needed? I got so many bits all over the place. It's like why is that swirly? Why is that swirly? I'm not sure why is that got a swirly? Why has that got a red bit? Is that right? So after that, we looked around some antique shop. We returned to base around 1800s. Yakumo and I looked around the shops. We split up to look at ones we wanted to see specifically. We met up again afterwards and returned at 1800. I didn't go outside. That's the one that might be wrong. She seemed to have met a mall outside the station too. It was around 1700 when the alarm bell that warns people the Chimera rang. Maybe get rid of that one. Maybe? No. Let's get... Can I get rid of one? Like... How do I undo? Like, leave it. Go away, sort of thing. Like, what's the swirly mean? Does that mean I'm right on that one? I keep pressing things until I get another swirly. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna get another swirly that easy. Right, so. I'm all about Q. Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go outside and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. So we've got the 1800, 1700. Ones that don't tie up, they would have mentioned it. Why has that got a swirly? I don't know. Besides her errand at noon, she didn't go outside and just read in her room. I would know since I went there to work several times throughout the day. So I didn't go outside from that, so I didn't meet anyone after I returned to my room. But does that mean you didn't meet anyone outside your room, or not anyone in your room? Not sure. Yakumo and I looked around the shops, blah blah blah, 1800. It's around 1700 when they would have met Amal, but they didn't mention that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm not 100% in it, but there seems to be, it's either Amal or Ku. There's something going on there that doesn't tie up, and I'm not 100%. But we'll give it a go. Understood. I'll take it into consideration as well. That's all for this time. You're dismissed. Understood. I think we did alright, though. I looked at things properly. So we got no side events. Right, to our room!
Welcome back, Captain.
We'll get her to look at Ku and Amal as soon as possible.
Miss Hazuki, why aren't you resting?
Oh, I was ordered by the commander to assist you with the interviews. I thought you knew. So did the director listen to your request and raise your access level?
It did feel like a step in the right direction, but we're still waiting on the... An email? It's from the R&D department!
My god!
Oh, wow! Do you think your request was already granted?
It's entirely possible.
I'm not sure yet. Let's see what it says first.
The screen went black.
I'll take that as a no.
What? A virus?
Mr. Shiramine!
Oh, no, this isn't good. It's about to...
What?
It's gone. Everything's gone. All the data wiped.
Mr. Shiramine, look!
A message?
Quit while you're ahead. Ooh, so I am ahead.
What should we do?
There's no way we can back off now. I'm going to investigate everything I can about the Valkyrie system.
Any luck on the data salvage, Captain?
No. I think I have to give up on that. I'm no match against a virus like this. What I'm more interested in is who could have possibly sent us that warning. Any ideas?
I know this is obvious, but maybe it was someone from the R&D department. Right now, our suspect is in the Chimera reserves. They'd be found out if we got our hands on that R&D intel.
I see.
What do you think, Captain?
I think there's a possibility it could be someone much higher up.
Huh?
The director said the system's highly classified. He'd have to put up a good front for superiors to look into it. The R&D department may have some kind of extraterritoriality, but they still report to someone at the day's end.
That word just makes you just like, whoa, alright, every time.
You mean someone above the director could have sent this message?
It's a possibility. If so, it'd be pointless to report this. My request for full access could be denied.
It can't be!
It's best to think a direct method won't work here. I'll think of another way. We have to be careful until then.
Okay.
A call. Yes, this is Shiramine.
Report to the command room in 20 seconds. That's all.
Go!
20 seconds? That's faster than normal.
Go!
Was it the commander?
Yes. Let's suspend this conversation for now. Please get some rest.
Understood. Be careful, Captain.
Oh, we got some side events. So I can't get there in under 20 seconds. Oh. Gotta be there in under 20 seconds, but I gotta complete my missions. Well, I'll do them in between the part, obviously. Oh, I've done one, apparently. We'll hand that one in now.
Wonderful!
Wonderful.
To think you were this talented.
It's not that many to do, that's alright then. Right, so let's view these side events. one in Kana's room. Good work, Captain Shiramine. Would you conduct a background investigation? Yes. Right, can I? No, not the amount of people. I want to increase that, you see. So if I increase that, it's going to be a higher success rate. Right, so I'm suspicious of these two. I'm not sure which way around it is, but I'm only suspicious. I'm not saying it is definitely one of them. Because I could just be slightly wrong on what I'm interpreting, because it's like I just need a bit more information, which is what this is for. Just to get a bit more information. That's all I need, really. It's just a bit more. But at the moment, it does feel like Ku. It just really does. That Ku is the one who's doing something. What's the word? It's not suspicious. Something. I don't know what the word is. I don't know. And I'm not going to try and think about it. Understood. Please come back if you need anything. Right, so let's go to Yue's room. Yes? I have a package for Second Lieutenant Shiramine. Please sign here. Thank you. I've delivered it safely. Please pardon me. Who's it from? Oh, it's supplies from my family. It's a cute little mascot, I suppose. Ah, they harvested a lot this year. This is a stuffed plushie. Finally, our hometown also created one of the currently popular hometown mascots. Please give it lots of love, Asahi. It's our hometown mascot, huh? It's supposed to be cute, but... Captain, this is Hiragi. May I have your time? What is it, Yue? Pardon me. About our future training program... Oh, she's spotted the cuteness. Yue? Captain, is that... Oh, you mean this? It's apparently a hometown mascot. A hometown mascot I've never seen. Yeah, it apparently just got created. Are you a hometown enthusiast too, Captain? No. Use ventriloquy? I can't say the word. But you know. Throw the stuffed plushie. It's my hometown's mascot. My family gave it to me. They said our hometown made a mascot. Your hometown's... I see. Yue's staring intently at the plushie. You can have this, Yue. Is it really alright? Isn't it an important gift from your family? It's fine. I think it's better to give to someone who would be happy with it. Thank you very much. I'll cherish it. I'm glad she was happy. What was she going to ask me? Yeah, why did she come by? It's like she sensed the plushie. Sigh. Hi. What's wrong? Oh, Captain, I was doing some calligraphy, but nothing's coming out right. In a slump, huh? Recommend something sweet, of course. Why don't you have tea? What? Oh, the tea time. Got it. Why don't you have tea time as a change of pace? Eat something sweet, relax, and then after that you can try again. For what reason are you doing calligraphy, Isn't it to have fun? Yes. If you stop having that sense of fun, you'll find yourself unable to do what you've done before, am I wrong? If I stop having fun... You're right, if I'm not calm inside, then I won't be able to do well. Indeed, then let's have some tea so we can get some tannin inside you. Thanks for the advice, Captain. What? Do I not get any tea? Well, I don't believe this nonsense. Hey, big bro, do you have a girlfriend? Oh, no? And what was your previous girlfriend's like? Oh, why are you suddenly asking? It's just between us guys, so it's fine, right? What kind of girls did you go out with? Oh, do you possibly have no history of... Then let me change the question. What kind of girls did you like up until now? Thanks for your consideration. My type, huh? Well, it's not a huge rack. It's just not. If I'm being honest, no, I've covered this before in a Neptunia video. I'm very much a bum person, so no. Energetic or calm? It's like, well, I'm the calm type, but I'm torn between the two. It's like, I don't know. It depends. Right, so I'm gonna avoid that one because that's stupid. So we'll go either between these two. So if I'm gonna try and go with whatever the Lily rank version is in this game, we gotta go energetic because she's energetic. So we'll do that. I guess I find myself watching girls who are energetic and bright. Not because they're annoying or something. No. How can I put this? To me, it looks like they're shining. Well, I do like shinies. Maybe it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but that's the kind of charm I see. I see. Is that good? Yep, it was a good reference. Reference? Yep, in a lot of ways. What did that mean? What do you mean by that? What? Right, so we're gonna end this part here, obviously, and in the next part we'll be back handing in those missions. So we'll see you in the next part. Farewell for now. I just did a salute with my hand. I don't know why. We'll see you in the next part. Farewell.
抱きしめ